Story document number 1. Ink, also known as Nathan. His pronouns are he, him. Age doesn't have a specific age, but goes by 19. Species, on the other hand, he is an animatronic griffin possessed by a spirit and or a ghost, whichever one you choose. Ink hadn't always started off with that name. His original name was Nathan. He has a little sister named Freya. They live in a rather toxic household where their parents rarely took care of either of them. One day, there was a knock at the front door, and when Ink, aka Nathan's father, answered it, he saw 3 scientists who had said, "Hello, sir. Me and my colleagues here need to use either you or your children for some experiments." Then their father said as Nathan walked over to the door to see who it was, "And do me and my kid's mother get anything out of it?" The scientist then said, "Yes, we take the children permanently, and you both get paid $100,000 to keep quiet and not to tell anyone about us taking your children." Nathan knew that his parents wouldn't do it, but he had a funny feeling in his gut. But in the end, his parents both agreed for the scientists to take Nathan and Freya in return of $100,000. Later, when the scientists brought the 2 siblings to the laboratory, they attempted to do their first experiment on Freya. Nathan swung a strong punch at the scientist to protect his little sister. Nathan wanted the scientist to see it as a warning to let him and his little sister go, but the scientists saw it as a new potential experiment. So later in the day, they took Nathan out of the containment room they were keeping him and his little sister in, and shot him in a room far away enough not to frighten Freya. They then put an 8-foot animatronic griffin that had dark gray skin, large white wings with gold shine to them, and then the oppositing for the second pair. White hair that faded into gold, the left eye being nothing but white, and the right eye being completely white, and the left eye being black. The clothes were just old and torn up clothes the scientists had found on one of the old experiment's dead bodies, which was a brown coat, a gold t-shirt, and dirty red ripped jeans. They wanted to see if Nathan's dead spirit would transfer into the animatronic, which it did. And they hoped that they could use it to their advantage and make the animatronic make Freya feel safe so they can run their experiments on her. But their plan backfired, and Nathan's spirit protected Freya far better than the scientists wanted it to. Freya didn't think the name Nathan would fit his new look, so she renamed him Ink. And that is the first story of how it happened.